dessert time. Surprise. Hey guys, this is Andrew, and this is why we're fat. So I had a request from a viewer, Tara, to make tiramisu, which is one of my favorite desserts, probably. Not something I do all that often because there's no way to make this light tiramisu if you do it right. But it's super good, so let's make that. So I'm gonna start. I've already done one step that I'll show you guys in a minute, but I'm gonna start with the whipped cream. So I've got my mixer, I've got my heavy cream, and I've got half a cup of sugar, and an angry cat. And we're gonna put this on medium speed and slowly let it start. While this is whipping, let's talk about this. So this is 6 egg yolks, or 4 duck yolks if you happen to have them, and another half cup of sugar, beat until they are light and fluffy. So you can think about the color of an egg yolk normally is that golden color. These are a super pale, super thick and goopy yellow color. That's exactly what you want. So we've done that. I forgot to get my vanilla paste. You're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla in. So as your whipped cream starts to come together and the sugar looks like it's kind of starting to dissolve, you can turn up the speed a little bit. Be really careful with whipped cream because it turns from whipped cream to whipped butter super fast. You want to bring this to soft peaks. So right when you can start to see the lines of the whip staying in the whipped cream, right about now, you're good. So now we're going to add the mascarpone cheese. So we have 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese that I've let come to room temperature. Now, I've had questions when I've made this in the past, can you use cream cheese for this or something else? I have seen recipes with ricotta cheese, though I think my grandmother would have had a stroke if she had seen that. I think you need to use mascarpone cheese here. Most grocery stores nowadays carry it. So you're going to add the mascarpone cheese to this, and you're going to turn it up a little faster, and you're going to incorporate the mascarpone and the whipped cream until it's a nice, homogeneous, kind of fluffy situation. Right about now, it does not take very long, so that's good. We're going to scrape the sides of the bowl and give it one more quick mix, and then we're going to fold it into our egg mixture, our egg yolk mixture and sugar. Get it all over myself, super great. Like this. Okay, so we're all nice and mixed. You can over mix this, so be super careful. I put my towel down. La, 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 la. I'm back. All right, now let's fold this together. So we've got our eggs, our sugar, we've got our mascarpone and whipped cream. Put it all off there. Spatula. Don't do the whole bunch at one time. Folding. Folding is not mixing, where you dive in and you're going a gusto. So you're going to cut through the mixture and fold on top. Cut through, fold on top. Cut through, fold on top. You are not trying to deflate the mixtures you've made. You're trying to incorporate them together. Okay, so we've got that. So we're going to add the next third. And get it all nice and mixed together. And it ends up being this really beautiful kind of golden, creamy looking color. Texturally, it should be light, but firm feeling. You're not, the mascarpone cheese will keep it pretty stiff. You're going to put this in the refrigerator once you assemble it here in a few minutes to kind of set, essentially. And we'll show you that as well. Okay, so the last bit. Okay, and you want to mix it in pretty good, but you don't want to go super hard. Take your time with this. Don't rush your cheese and cream and egg mixture. You want it to be smooth, but you don't want to deflate it. Okay. So I don't see any lumps. Perfect. So this is ready to go. So you kind of see how it's thick. It doesn't just run, it does hold on to the spatula. That's exactly what you want. So we're gonna put that aside for a second. Now we're gonna make our dipping mixture. This is pretty simple. Again, you're gonna see lots of variations of this online. Some people do Kahlua, some people do Bailey's, some people do cognac. 1.5 cups of strong coffee, or if you're super excited about it, use 1.5 cups of espresso. That's a lot of espresso though. Most recipes that I've seen call for somewhere between 1 and 2 tablespoons of rum. I err on the side of 1-ish because if it gets too boozy, it's not, it can be a little much, which I know sounds crazy for me saying, but that is your dipping mixture. So the other last thing I want to show you before we assemble is the ladyfingers. So you can, if you're super adventurous, make ladyfingers from scratch. I have never successfully made them from scratch, and I have not been able to figure out why, not unlike pie crusts or biscuits, which you'll never see me make as well. So I have a brand or two of ladyfingers that I buy. I do like the crunchy ones, not the soft ones. The crunchy ones stand up better to all of what we're going to do to assemble it. But we'll come back in a second once I kind of clean up a little bit, and we'll get it all put together.